Hi, my name is Rick Sanchez. I'm with a company called Tractor Tip, and what we have for sale here today is a K721D. The serial number of this particular tractor is, excuse me, JEE013667, and I'm going to leave that last digit blank. We're going to talk about the mechanics of this machine in the first clip, the operating specs in the second. We'll run it in the third. Price on a new machine like this these days is $75,000. As far as manufacturers go, everybody's heard of Case. They're pretty much ubiquitous out there in the world of construction and ag equipment. This particular machine weighs 30,644 pounds. The widest point is well, it's actually the bucket and the tires are the same width. It's 8 foot 10 inches. The highest point on the machine is 11 foot to the top of that cab. The transportation length from the end of that counterweight to the front of the cutting edge is 25.5 feet. Comparable machines are like a Komatsu WA320, John Deere 644, maybe a Volvo L90. As far as the history of this unit goes, this machine, like almost all the machines we purchase, is an original owner Dallas, Texas machine. I say that because the machine's got no rust on it. We're far enough south and we're 300 miles from the ocean, so we don't mess around with any corrosive activity with salt. The only salt we see is the salt on our kitchen tables. Just about every machine we purchase comes from about 30 different large, well-organized contractors and municipalities here in the Metroplex. This particular loader had a conscientious maintenance manager that had an excellent maintenance program that rivaled some of the best that I've seen. We, as well as our customers, have been happy with all the machines that we've purchased from these guys, and we purchased a lot of them. We've sold them a lot of equipment as well. But we've been happy with all the machines we purchased from them, so have our customers. And it should be said that before I buy any machine, my mechanics thoroughly inspect it, and we get everything taken care of on the previous owner's dime before and if the money's right, I write a check for it. As far as options go, this machine has got a coupler on it, okay? But this coupler is actually a mechanical coupler. We'll talk about the forks here in a little bit. So basically, you got to undo this pin over here. This pin, and you slide that pin out to so it's a mechanical coupler. We've got the cylinder for it in the cab. We didn't fix it because, for all we know, the guy that buys this loader doesn't care if it's got a coupler, so we're not going to spend the money to fix it. It probably costs about $1,000 to fix it, maybe even less than that, but we don't have time. Oh, it's got auxiliary hydraulics. I think I had a customer looking for auxiliary hydraulics. I gotta figure out who that was. It's got a keyed battery disconnect right here, so if the machine's going to be setting for a while, you don't have to worry about the battery running down. As far as the inside the cab, it's obviously a cab machine. That's another option. AC blows cold. There's a 12-volt outlet in the cab, so you can plug your iPhone into it. As far as the engine goes, this machine is a 170 horsepower Case engine. It's a 66.8 TA engine. This machine has got a 65-gallon fuel tank, which will run you 12 to 14 hours depending on your application. All of the fluid levels on this tractor are where they should be. This machine is mechanically sound. There's no leaks. Everything on it works. The transmission runs through all the gears without hesitation. There's 4 forward, 3 reverse on this machine. Top speed in forward is 24 miles an hour. Top speed in reverse is 16. Brakes are good. Brakes stop it on a dime. As you can see, This machine, like all loaders, is inherently four-wheel drive. The tires on this machine are probably 75–80%. They're 20.5 25s. They all match. As far as things wrong with this machine, you've got a light that's busted out here, a lens. You've got a work lamp up there that's busted out that we haven't had a chance to fix. You got a work lamp right here that's missing. Oh, the shocks to hold this hood up are not working, so you know we've got this thing kind of propping it up. That's another thing that's wrong with it. You know, you got a little tear here. The cushion, the seat cushion isn't the greatest, but it's not torn, so it's functional. What else, Tank?
As far as things wrong, just the lights and stuff.
Yeah. So the hydraulics, but all of that aside, the hydraulics on this machine are strong. There's no cracks or welds anywhere in the equipment. This is the original paint on this machine. There's no cracks or welds. All of the pins and the bushings are relatively tight. There's no deflection or any kind of problem in the articulation joint there. The cutting edge and the teeth, the cutting edge rather, probably about, it's a weld-on cutting edge. Not a big fan of those, but that's what it's got. It's probably about 75%. As far as the this front loader width, like I said, is 8 foot 10 inches wide. It's 4 foot 8 inches tall, and it's 3.5 foot deep. This is probably about a 3.5 yard loader. The hinge pin height right here, if you were loading into a dumpster, is maximum hinge pin height is like 13 foot 3 inches. The breakout force of this loader is 30,000 pounds, and the static tip load of this loader, which the lifting capacity on this loader is limited by its static tip load, which simply stated the hydraulics on this machine are so powerful that the hydraulics give out before the weight. In other words, it'll tip forward before the hydraulics give out. So the lifting capacity is limited by the weight of the machine from this fulcrum backwards. So in this case, this loader is 27,615 pounds of static tip load. What else, Tank?
Oh, it's got the easy drains in the back.
Oh yeah, the easy drains. Good idea.
And then there's your auxiliary.
Yeah, the auxiliary hydraulics. Did I not mention that?
I mean the quick coupler.
Oh.
The lines are there. I wanted to hook it up.
Here's your easy drains right there. That's what Tank's talking about. But it's a good running machine. We're going to run it in the next clip. Okay, so this is the inside of the cab here. You can see all of the lights and stuff work. That bang was Tank closing the hood. Oh, another option here is you've got ride control, and then you've got kind of like a parallel lift capability. This is the seat here. This is the inside of the cab. That's the cylinder for the coupler. So that's pretty much it. Let me show you these lights again. There's no warning codes or anything like that. This machine currently has 7,425 hours.